What's up, guys? Matthew here, getting ready to watch the 8th episode of Mr. Robot. Last episode, a lot of moving parts. First of all, I want to say the acting of that last episode was absolutely incredible. The entire series is obviously acted 10 out of 10, but specifically last episode, I feel like every actor stepped up their fucking game. Ultimately making an incredible episode. Elliot has sort of finally talked to his therapist, psychiatrist, giving a little bit of information. Whether or not she will keep talking to him or drop him is yet to be seen. I don't know. I do not know. I'll talk a lot at the end of the episode. I want to get into the episode real bad. If you guys like the video, leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. I have got the full-length reactions up on Patreon. I am multiple episodes ahead if you wanted to get them early. So right on Patreon. And if you like the content I make on the channel, please subscribe. It really helps me out, and I'd really appreciate it. Let's get into it. Dude, that is one of the best episodes of TV I've ever watched. I'm gonna love this. I'm almost like a fourth of the way down the show, but this show. You know what? A couple episodes ago, I said, this has like a top 10 show for me, all-time floor. It might be a top 5 floor for me. This is fucking incredible. This is everything I want in TV. This is everything I dreamed of TV. Some of this stuff I couldn't even fathom happening. It's that good. Again, there's like layers and there's layers and layers and layers, and the ultimate unreliable narrator. Again, I've spoken about it, and my favorite live action show of all time is Lost. You know what I mean? The Leftovers, fucking Severance, Horizon Zero Dawn, one of my favorite video games, Attack on Titan, anime. I love this sort of genre with questions, with mysteries, with you don't know what's happening. This feels like the ultimate version of that, in the sense of not only is it stooped in mysteries, there's so many mysteries and questions, but the fact that we have the most unreliable narrator in the history of fucking fiction, okay? With, I don't know what's going on. I don't know people's relationships. I don't know what's real or what's not. I don't know who's talking to each other. This is incredible. This is incredible. This is absolutely phenomenal. Like, oh my god, man. I'm so happy. I'm just so happy. Damn, I gotta look back. And there probably are hints, and I'm sure you guys will sort of let me know a couple hints. You guys gotta let me know if there's like foreshadowing to the Darlene shit. I mean, and obviously I can probably on a rewatch I'll pick up on 100 stuff. You know what I mean? And I bet even that like weird trippy trip in episode 4 probably had a shit ton of hints. But oh my god, man! That's the thing. Like, there's so much going on, you don't know who to focus on when you're watching. And it's one of those things. It's like luring me into a trap. Like, yes, I don't want to break it down to like a percentage, but I bet it was 50-50. 50% of people knew that this Mr. Robot guy wasn't real. Something was wrong. Something didn't make sense. So, like, 50%, that's a big, like, for a big plot twist, you know what I mean? 50% of the people knowing your plot twist and it's embarrassingly high amount of people. So I should have realized that. I should have realized, yes, it takes, like, one layer to find out, but it seems a little too easy. There has to be more going on. And I was focusing too much on that one thing that I didn't understand the full scale of what the hell I was. Oh my god, dude. White Rose, fucking Tyrell's. So, like, because obviously Elliot met up with. Okay. Oh, okay. Wait. Okay. I'm stupid. So the reason that Tyrell was with Mr. Robot was because he did his own research, and he's smart, and he sort of found shit in there with the honeypot and all that. Okay. Okay. I was wondering, like, did they like, or were they working to get? No. That's how he did it. This is incredible. This is incredible. The Darlene shit, dude. He is so fucked up in the head. So why did he admit? Why? Like, it's. I don't want to question why, and I'm gonna be honest. I don't mean this in like a derogatory way, and I know he even called it himself. This motherfucker Elliot is crazy. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna keep referring to him as crazy. Not saying that like he's a bad person necessarily or anything like that, but he's just, there are so many screws unloose that the only word to describe it is crazy. He's sort of in a never-ending cycle of not understanding what the fuck is going on. He keeps forgetting everything. This is so good. Oh my god, man. That's... Oh my god. I just can't... how long has this been happening to him? It's obviously happened multiple times. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, if I was Darlene, I would, like, every time I see him, like, hey, you know who I am, right? You know who I am? Oh my god, dude. He kisses his sister once a year. Oh, that is fucking incredible. I was getting weird vibes. And I love, like, talking... I'm not gonna go into any spoilers with any other shows, but just bear with me for a second. Like I said, my favorite show of all time is Attack on Titan. Please, if you have not watched Attack on Titan and you've watched Mr. Robot, you will fucking love it, okay? Attack on Titan has what I have sort of personally trademarked as sort of blunt foreshadowing. In the sense of, you know, a normal show sort of gives you, a piece of the puzzle there, as you watch, you know, and you sort of can piece them together to sort of find an answer to whatever mystery you think is happening. Attack on Titan's a little different. It has blunt foreshadowing in the sense of it just shows you the fucking entire puzzle. The entire solved puzzle, either out of context or, you know what I mean, missing like some of the details around it, so you don't really realize that you've just been given the answer. And then when you're rewatching, you go, holy shit, everything is right there in front of my fucking face. It's almost embarrassing that I didn't understand what was going on. That is what I feel like this show is doing. And the reason I talk about that first scene, incredible. You know what? Even like looking back on it, that's probably one of my favorite opening scenes of any TV show of all time. It's showing you something that doesn't make sense. These two people should not, with what I know, with what the viewer knows, they should not be interacting like that. There has to be another layer. So, like, and calling back to, oh my god, dude, and the fourth wall breaks in this show. I've referenced them before, you know what I mean, and obviously speaking about my references to like Dexter level monologue, which I'm gonna be honest, already within what 8 episodes, best inner monologue I've ever had, because Dexter. Yeah, he's a fucking psychopath, you know what I mean? This guy, this motherfucker Elliot, he's not human. He is the poster boy for insane. He's fucking crazy. He's genuinely insane. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. It's interesting, like, Tyrell's sort of role, I haven't really thought about his role, if that makes sense, because he's obviously really smart, but he doesn't have any connections like to the Dark Army or anything like that. So it seems, and I don't know, just Tyrell just wants power, right? He just wants money, I think, or did he? I mean, he could want to take it down from the inside, but I don't think so. I think that'd be stupid. He's sort of that's not it. The reason that I'm like, I don't know, I'm losing it here. I feel like Elliot. He's sort of talking about his role. Okay, if his goal is to sort of be, the CTO of Evil Corp, Evil Corp is about to be taken down. You know what I mean? I should have understood that. I don't know. Like, my question is, what is his role for the future? Because I think, obviously, I think that they will take it down, and I'm surprised that it's gonna happen in season 1. Like a normal show, this would fucking take like three or four seasons. The whole goddamn idea, the plan would be this. This would be the big moment. Erasing the 70% of the world's dead or something like that, or the United States. I don't know. It would be like a big moment at the end of the show. This just fucking. Oh my! I'm sorry, guys. I'm hyped up. I'm panicking. Like I said, my heart fucking beating the entire episode. Okay, I might have a heart attack after this is done filming. Oh my god. Oh my god. And I can already tell you, I can already guarantee you that the next 2 episodes are going to be just as insane as that one. And if that's true, if that's the case, this is one of the top 3 season 1s of TV I've ever watched. This is, like, I was hooked on episode 4. This is blowing me away. Like again, I want to repeat, you know, going back to my original reactions to the first couple episodes. Mr. Robot, like, don't take it lightly. Like other shows I watch, you know what I mean? Some of it's like spur of the moment, you know what I mean? Haven't really heard much about this. This is genuinely one of the top 5 most anticipated pieces of work I have ever wanted to watch. I have built this show up for years. For years. And I knew that it was going to be good. I knew that it was going to meet my expectations. And I knew that it was going to, you know, surpass my expectations. I did not expect it to be this good. This much higher than my expectations this soon. Because this is insane. This is insane. And I love it. And I'm so happy. I'm just so happy right now. So now the question is, are they going to go back and show us everything? Like, you know what I mean? Like the F Society meets and all of that. Or are they going to just keep going forward? Or are they going to keep going forward and now we're sane? I could see a situation in which Elliot, you know what I mean? It like rotates. Like first season he's crazy, second season he's semi-sane. Third season, you know what I mean? Where he goes in and out of understanding what's real, what's reality, what's not going on. And I really, really love, again, talking about the fourth wall breaks and Elliot talking to himself and talking to us. And the fact that we are lost. We know less than the characters. Like, in a good way. In a very good way. Because, like I don't know how to explain it. And I hope you guys understand what I mean. One of my pet peeves in fiction, or more specifically in like mystery box shows, is when there's this big huge mystery and the answer to the mystery is like some character we met before just randomly goes, oh well, I already knew this all along, so da 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 blah blah blah. It seems cheap, it seems fake, it seems not earned. This situation is different because yes, we know less than the characters, but first of all, our main character is fucking psychotic. He's insane. He's an unreliable narrator. But like, so we don't like, reality is a fraud. It's fake. You can't trust what you're seeing. Oh my god, guys. I'm so sorry if I'm sounding stupid or I'm going crazy. This is incredible. This is fucking incredible. Oh my god, and I really love, again, it's sort of, I don't know how to explain it. Again, I'm not really, you know, good at hacking or technology. So, you know, when I watch a show like this, when I start watching, I just don't automatically picture Elliot as the sort of hacker extraordinaire. As in, like, he's doing everything perfectly. And even though he's fucking crazy, I just automatically assume that he's always right and he knows what he's doing and he doesn't make any mistakes. So I like going back to, like, the first episode, you know what I mean? And realizing he hasn't made mistakes. He's made slip-ups. He's not perfect, okay? He immediately got Gideon right on his back. And I thought, I didn't realize the extent to at which Gideon was suspicious. You know what I mean? This is incredible. I do wonder, well, I would have to assume, as powerful as White Rose is, I would assume that Elliot's going to have to sort of surpass her at some point. So I think that we will meet back up with her. Again, so now this is what I got to fucking think about, okay? Because again, talking about like what a normal show would do, or shows that I've watched in the past would do. This, hacking Evil Corp feels like something that would be done later, like, you know what I mean, like season 3, season 4. Each season there'd be a struggle, there'd be ups and downs, significant ups and downs, you know what I mean, setbacks into solving this or doing this or whatever, and then the sort of finale would be finally, you know what I mean, getting rid of all the debt and da 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 da. This show has to be about the aftermath, because we're about fucking done with that, you know what I mean. So what's gonna happen after? What's the story? Like, what are we gonna then go on to hack the second biggest corporation? Like, does Elliot come up with bigger, badder, better sort of not schemes, but ideas, plans, ideologies? I don't know. I don't know. Is it the rest just fallout, and is it just more of a focus on his mental health? I don't think so. It would have to stay very hacking oriented. It wouldn't deviate from that in that aspect. So this is incredible. You know what? This is incredible. I feel like I've already said, I feel like I'm losing it. Like I'm delirious. I'm out of breath. It's incredible. Oh my god. I think that's gonna be it for this episode. The one thing that I did want to talk about that I forgot, and I mentioned him real quick, but I wanted to talk about his wife. Tyrell I'm talking about. That scene was fucking incredible. Okay, and again, I don't even think I have Tyrell's wife's name written down. I'm pretty stupid. I think she's the only one. Oh, Sharon. Yeah, Sharon. I have her name written down fucking like in millimeter size for some reason. I love Sharon. I think, again, sort of, I don't know if I've really talked about like the main characters I like in like the history of TV I've watched, and sort of I really like Machiavellian, as Jimmy Macrum would put it, soldiers. So I think normally Tyrell and Sharon would be my. Is Sharon the? No, Sharon's not the wife, right? No, is Sharon Carrie? No, I'm losing it. Is Sharon? Yeah, Sharon Knowles. My bad. I fucked that up. My bad. Sharon is Scott's wife. So I don't know. Oh my god, I'm losing it. Sorry, guys. I'm really. I am fucking losing it. So Tyrell's wife and Tyrell typically would probably be my favorite characters of the show, just because they sort of really perfectly fit into my favorite characters. But oh my, like, Elliot's so fucking good. So I think Elliot's probably my favorite character, and then Tyrell slightly above his wife, very slightly above his wife. Oh, dude, I'm gonna have to leave it up on there. This has been, that is. Oh, I don't want to go too far. Let me think here. I think. Okay, I can say this. That is since starting reactions on YouTube 7 months ago. That or by the time this comes out, it's gonna be like 10 months. So it might have changed. You know what I mean? But as of January 31st, when I'm filming this, that is the best thing that I've watched for YouTube. This specific episode, it's the best episode of TV I've watched. Oh my god, I'm so happy. And here's the thing. And the reason I'm really, really, really excited to keep going, I'm saying that's the best episode I've watched on YouTube. I bet that some people don't even have that in their top 10 Mr. Robot episodes. Like, that's how insane this series gets, I bet. So I'm excited. I'm along for the ride. I am very thankful for you guys for watching with me. If you want to see the reactions earlier than they are on YouTube, check the Patreon. Again, I said I'm filming this January 31st. This is going to come out in like 2 months, I think. I might already be done the show by then. So if you want to see those reactions, check out the Patreon. Please comment if you want to talk to me about the show, like, and most importantly, subscribe. I would really appreciate it. I will see you guys in a week for the next episode. You guys have a good one.